Orisha, a pious, fertile and glorious land. Rich in art, literature, religion, culture, tradition and heritage. The vast blue sea, long coastline and numerous rivers, streams, reservoirs and ponds encourage the fishermen and fish farmers to explore these resources and dream of a golden future. And IFFCO Kisan Sanchar Limited or IKSL is committed as a strategic partner of the government to realize their dreams into reality and lead the fishing community towards a new horizon for their livelihood. Two types of fisherfolk live in the state of Orisha. They are ethnic and migratory. 14,80,704 members of the fishing community live in 3,878 villages covering 314 blocks and 30 districts. Amongst them, 8,75,190 are inland and 6,05,514 are marine. The literacy rate among them is 48.65%, of which male literacy is 62.37% and female literacy is 34.40%. Most of the fishing villages lack basic amenities like communication, housing, electricity, drinking water and health and sanitation facilities. The fisheries subsector contributes about 6% to the GDP. Natural calamities such as unprecedented rain, cyclone and floods cause loss of lives and damage to coastal structures and aquaculture ponds almost every year. The government of Orisha is contemplating sustainable development of inland and marine sector to attain self-sufficiency in fish production. The government has been working in mission mode for fisheries development and extension to ensure food security, livelihood, welfare of the fishing community and employment generation. Many promotional and welfare schemes have been declared. Key policy objectives have focused on fisheries resources conservation as well as strict enforcement of acts, rules and regulations. IKSL has been providing all information regarding different schemes and facilities of the Government of Orisha. Besides, important and emergency information are disseminated to fishermen through voice messages. As a result, IKSL has continued to empower fishermen and aquaculturists through its mobile phone extension services.
Odisha government has started the mobile advisory services to benefit the fishermen and fish farmers to help them in getting various information relating to the fisheries sector. Under this scheme, with the help of the IFFCO Kisan Sanchar Limited, we have started distributing about 1 lakh SIM cards every year, and so far we have covered during the last 2 years 1.65 fishermen and fish farmers. Under this scheme, we will be providing 5 SMS and also voice messages to the beneficiaries, providing them information on the fish availability in the sea, on the natural calamities, and on the job availability, and also on various fish diseases, fish culture, and any other doubt they are having regarding the fishery sector can be asked, and expert panel will give them the reply. This scheme is very useful, especially became very handy during recent Pilin cyclone and Hudhud cyclone, where it helped in saving many lives by giving them information time to time when they are on the sea.
IKSL had planned to provide 1 lakh green SIM cards to be used in mobile phones free of cost each year to fishermen and fish cultivators of the state from the financial year 2013-14. For this, IKSL had signed a MOU with the Government of Orisha Department of Fisheries in January 2014. Till February 2015, IKSL has distributed 1,65,437 green SIM cards among the fishermen and fish cultivators. The steps taken by IKSL under the Government of Odisha's scheme, Empowerment of Fishermen through Mobile Advisory Services and establishment of toll-free call center for fisheries extension services are free SIM card to each fisherman and fish cultivator, monthly talk time worth ₹30, 4 need-based voice messages free of cost daily, a helpline facility with the number 534351 and 1 voice message in case of emergencies like cyclone and other natural calamities. To empower the fishermen and aquaculturists and to facilitate them with information and extension services of IKSL, its officers visit every nook and corner of the state to implement various government programs. They have been successful in reaching out to various categories of fishermen and fish cultivators like marine, brackish water, freshwater and chilica. Usually, the fishermen venture into the deep sea in mechanized boats and trawlers to catch fish. They were earlier ignorant about the weather conditions, but now IKSL Green SIM card service has enabled them to wipe out the fear of uncertainty. The pre-predicted satellite advisory of INCOIS, or the Indian National Centre for Ocean Information Services, and IMD, or the Indian Meteorological Department, delivered to the marine fishermen are prior information regarding fish availability in offshore and inshore waters, fish handling on board, landing center and processing center, information regarding sea tides, its height, wind speed and direction, and tsunami, cyclone and other emergency warning.
आगुरु आमे माछ धरिया जाउथुलु ठीक से कहू माछ पाइबा हम जानि पारनथुलु 2-3 दिन बुल्ला पर मध्य भल माछ पाइ पारनथुलु एबे आईकेएसएल सिम द्वारा द्वारा आमे वॉइस मेसेज रु जानि पारछु जे कोड कोन माछ मिलिबो एबे आमे सफिशिएंट माछ भी पाइ पारछु.
IKSL has become an alternative platform to create awareness amongst the fishing community to protect and conserve olive ridley sea turtles. With the help of Fish Coopfed, IKSL has strengthened the livelihood of the fishing community by providing the market price indication to empower their bargaining capacity. IKSL has also helped the fishermen who depend on brackish water and provides them with the following information through its mobile services. Preventing and control measures of diseases. Techniques and technologies of shrimp culture and collection of PCR or polymerized chain reaction tested post larva of shrimps from government and genuine private hatcheries.
IKSL आमको जो सिम कार्ड देइछन आमे त व्यवहार करछु आमे जो चुंगुडी चाष करछु आम जो असुविधा होची आमे सेही सिम कार्ड द्वारा विशेषज्ञ सहित कथाता होई परछु.
IKSL also shows it cares for the fishermen who depend on inland water fishery for their livelihood. It keeps them aware and vigilant by communicating the messages and advisories of the government. Information regarding technology and techniques of composite and polyculture, availability of quality fish seed, and market price are being provided by IKSL through its mobile voice message, by which the beneficiaries are venturing for culture and profit for a better life. IKSL delivers mobile voice messages on various government welfare schemes to fishermen who are involved in inland water-based farming in river, ponds, reservoirs and integrated farming.
दिने दिनिया गुंड जाल को नर्सरी पोखरी रे छोड़ा जाए.
IKSL is also providing comprehensive messages on welfare schemes for culture and captured fisheries to fishermen engaged in rivers and reservoirs.
मु आईकेएसएल सिम व्यवहार करछि. विशेषज्ञ सहित कथावार्ता होई माछ चाष करथिलि. ए वर्ष मोर भल माछ हैछि.
Chilika, the pride of Orisha, is a nature's bounty. With the grace of goddess Kalijai, it has earned name and fame as a world-famous migratory bird sanctuary and wetland biodiversity center. The tiger prawns of Chilika are world famous. IKSL has been instrumental in providing voice messages of Chilika Development Authority to the local fisher folk. They have benefited a lot through these information and messages. IKSL messages on Chilika includes promotional, welfare and awareness as well. They are information related to fish production and conservation, weather, market price, government schemes and assistance, encouragement through CDA, besides departmental messages meant for the Chilika fishermen. IKSL is also extending other facilities to the fishermen of marine, brackish water, inland water and Chilika. They are weekly phone-in programs. Through phone-in program, fishery experts answer the queries of the enrolled beneficiaries, which serves as a single window delivery system.
से पोखरे जाल छड़ा है. जाल छाड़िया पर से पोखर पानी दूषित होई कहीं दुर्गंध बाहर माछरा पाखपाख होई ऊपर उठछंती. आज्ञा यार प्रतिकार कौन कहे सारे मुझे आपको परामर्श चाहूँगी.
आपण जो समस्या कथा वर्तमान कहले सेटा होची मुख्यतः आपण पोखरी रे द्रवीभूत अम्लजान कम हेबार ये समस्याटी होची. तेणु आपण दुई तीन जिनस करि परिबे. प्रथमे आपण पाखरे जदि किछि सुविधा थाए पोखरी रो किछि पानी परिवर्तन करबा को पड़िबो. गोटे पंप लगेई से पानी रु किछि पानी पुनी रिसाइक्लिंग सेही पोखरी रे पड़िबो. द्वितीय आपण पाखरे जदि कदली गछ थाए मते ताकू काटिकी मध्य पोखरी रे पकेले अम्लजान परिमाण बढ़िबो और माछ माने ऊपर को उठिबेनी. आपण मुख्यतः मन रखिबे जे पोखरी रो परिवेश जेंति सफा रहइबो, पानीटी सफा रहिबा दरकार. सेति पई एकर प्रति 80 केजी आपण चून मध्य प्रयोग करबा दरकार. ताहले आपनका पोखरी रो परिवेश सफा रहइबो एवं आपनकर माछ चाष रे किछि कोनोसी असुविधा हेबनी.
Quiz program with facility of award through the quiz program. Helpline facility with dedicated phone number 534351. As most of the marine fishermen of the Ganjam and Puri districts speak Telugu language, arrangements have been made to provide relevant voice messages in Telugu to the community.
135 నుంచి 140 కిలోమీటర్ల దూరత మధ్య 1027 నుంచి
Empowering women through SHGs, providing information for the dry fish merchants, making people aware through opening stalls in fairs and exhibitions. And the Kisan Call Center is managed by IKSL under the Ministry of Agriculture and Cooperation, Government of India. Queries related to agriculture and fisheries sectors are addressed here through a dedicated toll-free number 1800-180-1551. The content part of IKSL plays a vital role from the user's perspective. It is not enough to generate information but also to ensure that the required information is delivered to the end users at the earliest and with least dissemination loss. Such information are useful to farmers, farmer entrepreneurs, coastal fishermen and fishing community. The challenge of content is not only the accessibility of community to technology but also to improve the relevance of information for development of the stakeholders. The Government of Odisha Department of Fisheries keeps faith on IKSL as a solution provider to the fishing community of Odisha. Therefore, meetings between the department officers and IKSL are conducted on regular intervals to evaluate the outcome of the implementation of the scheme, and suggested changes are made if necessary. By supplying green SIM cards and providing knowledge and information for its use, IKSL has brought about a sea change in the lives of the community.
In January 2014, IKSL was engaged by the Government of Odisha, Department of Fisheries and Animal Husbandry for enrolling 1 lakh fishermen, marine as well as inland, for providing them with IKSL Green SIM card. The information dissemination was also to include latest practices on pisciculture, market prices, and the schemes and welfare measures of the government. On successful completion of the first phase of the project, the government in January 2015 awarded additional enrollment of additional 1 lakh fishers for the year 2014-15. It is noteworthy to mention that the voice messages disseminated to these fishers have an average listening duration of 57 to 58 seconds out of a message capsule of 60 seconds, and also a pickup rate as high as 40%.
The government always desires that the fishermen and aquaculturists of Odisha remain in happiness and prosperity. For that, various welfare schemes are being formulated and implemented. But prosperity is possible only when the relation between both the parties is firm and stable. And to make it firm, somebody or something has to act as a medium or a bridge. IFFCO Kisan Sanchar Limited is successfully playing that role, and through its initiatives and perseverance, numerous fishermen and aquaculturists of Orisha have scaled the pinnacle of growth with a smile of contentment on their face.